Once upon a time, there was a young man named Sam who had a fiery temper. He would often lose control of his anger, causing harm to himself and those around him. One day, he heard about the wise teachings of Buddha, who had profound insights on how to control anger and find inner peace. Intrigued, Sam decided to seek out Buddha and learn from his wisdom. He traveled across mountains and valleys, facing numerous challenges along the way. Finally, after weeks of journeying, he arrived at a serene temple where Buddha resided. With great anticipation, Sam approached Buddha and humbly asked for guidance on how to control his anger. Buddha smiled compassionately and invited Sam to sit beside him. He began sharing his powerful teachings, emphasizing the importance of cultivating inner calmness. Buddha explained that anger arises from unmet expectations, attachment to desires, and a lack of understanding. He taught Sam that the key to controlling anger is to develop a deep sense of self-awareness and mindfulness. Buddha shared a story to illustrate his point. He spoke of a young man who had a precious gem that he cherished dearly. One day, a thief stole the gem, causing the young man to become furious. He searched relentlessly for the thief, filled with rage and vengeance. Years passed, and the young man finally found the thief. However, to his surprise, the thief had long sold the gem and used the money to help the poor and needy. The young man realized that his anger had consumed him for years, and he had missed out on the joy of life. Buddha explained that anger, like the young man's fury, blinds us from seeing the bigger picture. It prevents us from experiencing peace, love, and compassion. To control anger, Buddha taught Sam a powerful practice called the 4 steps of calming. The first step was to recognize the signs of anger arising within oneself. This involved being aware of physical sensations, such as a racing heart or clenched fists, as well as observing the thoughts and emotions that accompany anger. The second step was to pause and take a deep breath. In that moment of pause, one could choose to respond rather than react impulsively. This allowed space for clarity and rational thinking. The third step was to reflect on the impermanence of the situation. Buddha explained that everything in life is transient, including anger. By realizing that anger is temporary and will eventually fade away, one can detach from it and regain control. The fourth and final step was to cultivate compassion and forgiveness. Buddha emphasized that anger harms not only others but also oneself. By practicing compassion towards oneself and others, one could break free from the cycle of anger and transform it into love and understanding. Sam listened attentively, absorbing every word of Buddha's teaching. He was inspired to embark on a journey of self-transformation, vowing to practice the 4 steps of calming in his daily life. Over time, Sam learned to recognize the signs of anger, pause before reacting, reflect on impermanence, and cultivate compassion. With consistent practice, Sam's anger diminished, and he began experiencing a profound sense of inner peace and happiness. Sam realized that by controlling his anger, he had not only improved his own life but also positively impacted the lives of those around him. He became an embodiment of Buddha's teachings, spreading love, compassion, and calmness wherever he went. From that day forward, San dedicated himself to sharing Buddha's powerful teachings on anger management, helping countless others transform their lives and find true peace within themselves.